welcome to your weekly reading. This is going to be for the week of the 17th going to the 23rd of October. So we're going to jump straight into it and see what's going on for you. I'm just going to say that the sound quality I've heard, some people don't mind it, some people are saying it's fine, some people are saying they can't hear me. Headphones are going to be great if you can't hear me. I know that that will work, but in the meantime, I'm going to be getting new ones. But for now, let's just jump straight into it, okay? All right, for Leo, please. Let's see what's happening for Leo. Interesting. Okay, well, someone's heartbroken here. I think that this heartbreak was actually the key to a transformation, especially in a form of like your limited beliefs. Like, I think maybe you were in a relationship here, Leo, or you were in a friendship or a situation where that you went into it with a lot of insecurities. You went into it with a lot of let's just call it inner challenges. There's a lot of blockages that made you not believe in yourself and not aim higher. And I feel like something is being pulled away from you so that you can regain your strength back, so that you can regain your identity back, because I do feel like you lost yourself, or that you didn't give yourself enough credit. I feel like maybe you kind of settled because you didn't believe that you were worth more, which may mean that you maybe gave your heart to somebody again who didn't deserve it. It may also mean that you put yourself in a work situation, and didn't aim higher. So something's being removed from you. But this is going to be a good thing. I actually see that this is going to be painful in a sense that it will be painful enough that you will never do that again. Does that make any sense? Like, it's almost like there is a lesson here involved. Like, now opportunities are coming in. Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to show you the cards in a second, don't worry. Let me just pull them out first. Yeah, look. Even on the bottom of the deck, so when we have an orphaned energy coming through, of course, it resembles feeling neglected, feeling left out in the cold. It sometimes comes up after like a tower moment, so a separation, a downfall, a falling out, things not going to plan. So that is an energy that you're currently going through, but all the cards that are coming out, despite the heartbreak, broken heart coming through here, are actually kind of quite good. So the first card we have in the oracle deck is first chakra. This is the base chakra. So again, this is really kind of your stability is changing. I feel like this is actually improving for you, which is really nice to see. I feel like something hurt you enough to be a catalyst for this growth, for this new identity, for you to change who you are, to change what you're aiming for, to change the foundations of things, like your standards in life are definitely going to be changing for the better, because the next card that we have out after that is Daughter Spirit, which is a golden opportunity. It's you're connecting to yourself a lot more. I actually do see that your base chakra has a lot to do with your financial beliefs as well, and I feel like maybe if you grew up in an environment where there wasn't a lot of money, or there wasn't a lot of stability, there was a lot of fear, and it's kind of like survival instincts really with where the base chakra comes from. You may have been in a survival mode for a lot of your life and not really had the chance to relax. You're always chasing finances, you're always chasing an identity almost, Leo. I'm kind of getting a sense that something has happened, and I'm gonna dive into what exactly that is to kind of shift that. And this golden opportunity, as well as this dove bird representing peace. So again, you're kind of removing the trauma, you're removing the pain. But something was a catalyst for this. I don't think that this just happened. Like, I feel like you're doing the inner work because something happened here. Then the next card you have is Imagine, which is talking about thinking big. This is a new chapter coming through for you. This is almost like a judgment card for me whenever it comes up here, Leo. So what's happening is you're learning a very, very important lesson, so that this next chapter is something you will never expect. Like, I feel like you'll aim high, and this card is about aiming high. It's saying imagine, think big. You can dream a lot into your reality here, because you're going to the next level. This is an upgrade, which is great, Leo. You're glowing up, you're growing up, you're doing more. And this next chapter is definitely going to be very rewarding for you. But this is asking for you to think big and think big. And like, there's no such thing as, well, I'm kind of wanting to say, like, You may have seen some things as unrealistic, like, of course I could never make that much money, or could never do something like this and make, a career out of it, or a relationship, like, oh, I would never find someone like that. That's unrealistic. You're actually removing that. You're no longer thinking like that. You're actually changing your identity. You're changing your beliefs. You're changing your foundation. And that is changing what's coming into your life, by the way. Can I just say, we have higher power coming through. So you're connecting a lot more to your inner self. You're connected to your higher self. You're connecting to your spirit guides. You could be, again, opening your third eye a lot more here at this time. You're seeing things more clearly about things that, again, were blocking you. But it came from this catalyst. I really feel like it did. Let's get you one of these cards as well, Leo. Well, we have peace coming through, which is nice. And I kind of feel like this is something that you don't expect. I feel like maybe you're feeling like you're having to really fight for something in this next chapter, but I actually see a lot of peace coming through. This says, I'm a being of love and I release all negative energy. So you are releasing the past, you're releasing past beliefs that were, embedded into you. We also have discipline coming through. It says, I can accomplish what I set my mind to. And this is exactly the mindset coming through, because you didn't have that self-belief before, Leo, which is interesting. Or maybe you did, but it was, not that it was a false belief, but it kind of wasn't like, it wasn't stable. I think there were always kind of doubts that would creep in, or like it wasn't deep enough. Like now it's deep enough. Now you're achieving, now you're manifesting, because you actually do believe that you deserve better in life. And because of this change of a way of being, it stemmed from this broken heart. And this is really interesting because I kind of want to dive into it. By the way, on the bottom of the deck, you have abundance here, which says, I'm a limitless being and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. So yeah, yeah, that's exactly what you're doing now. All right, current energy, please, for Leo. Could have been dealing with a Libra or some legal situations here. If you are dealing with anything legal, or actually, let's just say in general, because sometimes the Justice card comes through as almost like karmic contracts too, like it's a rebalancing of the scale. So things were unfair, maybe someone lied to you or someone tried to do something here. Can I clarify what this broken heart is very quickly so I can understand? Okay, Leo, it does feel like it was a relationship that hurt you here. Look, on the bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Wands, which is, it kind of feels like a relationship or a situation happened again. Like it's almost something happened again. It's like this is like second, third, fourth time like this has happened to you. I kind of get a sense that there was like okay, like this is great, like this is different, and then it kind of ended up being the same as something else. And this is painful. Like the Tower is up in your reading, and the Nine of Wands is a wounded warrior. Something did damage you, something did break your heart. And for a lot of you, it is in terms of a connection, maybe with another Leo or another fire sign, Aries or Sagittarius, but it doesn't have to be. There's a lot of fire energy here. And of course, this was, for some of you, this was a relationship or a deep friendship or a deep, connection with somebody here. Interestingly enough, it's not actually telling me what happened, but there was a falling out. Of course, there was a broken heart here too, so it wasn't a very happy ending, let's just say. Okay, I just wanted to clarify that. Now, you're very much in your own independent energy, regardless of who's around you. I feel like you are focusing a lot more on yourself, and Spirit's almost saying this is where the karma is coming in for you, because things are balancing themselves out. Anything that you lost, especially if it was finances for some of you, or again, if you lost your independence in something here, you're rediscovering what that means. You're rediscovering yourself here, rebalancing yourself, reprioritizing yourself, which is nice to see. This is why the discipline's coming in. You guys could be focusing again a lot more on your stability. What you're doing in your free time is also going to be like more productive, or like something that's more, there's more, not just productive, but it's like you're doing something that is going to give back to you. The nines are about rewards. All right. Blockages, please, for Leo this week. Ooh, that flipped all the way around. So the blockages really here is being too stuck in your head. Like you were in a position where, you know, things kind of, you were stuck. All right, let's just say that you were in a very uncomfortable position and you maybe had a bit of a rude awakening here. The Hanged Man is about enlightenment, observing something from a different perspective. But now he's in the upright. Well, I say upright. Now he's in reversed, which means he's now standing up. You're no longer in this uncomfortable position. I feel like there is a bit more freedom coming through, but this Hanged Man is almost like a reluctancy to kind of get away, or reluctancy to come out of the situation, even if it's just your headspace, you know. I feel like Spirit's saying now is a good time to move forward. The blockage really is that we feel still stuck in something, like it, but it feels energetically, because again, the fact he's now in the upright means that you're not as stuck as you were before. Clarify this blockage, please. Piscean energy is coming in very strongly, okay? This could also mean maybe like, yeah, okay, so this does really feel like there is some blockages with your intuition here. So this is where I said in the beginning that the third eye, and as I'm saying this, I really feel very itchy here. So your third eye is being cleared, but the first thing that we need to do that is, with the Nine of Swords, stop overthinking a situation. Like, this is a combination of assuming the worst. Of course, we have the High Priestess, which is suggesting that there's a lot of unknown things around you, and this is probably what's scaring you and probably stopping you from moving forward completely, you know. Just try not to hold on to anything from the past is one thing I'm going to say. Or stay there in your head space, because I think that's actually, well, this is your blockages. That's the thing that's going to block the blessings here, is if we're overthinking a situation or assuming the worst of a situation or not believing yourself enough, because the unknown is scary. We all understand that, Leo, and I completely get you. But the unknown is also where a lot of good things can happen, you know, and things that we didn't expect. And I do see, and I did say that in the beginning, that there's a lot of great things coming for you, because things are changing on a very deep level for you that maybe you realize, maybe you don't realize. But the Nine of Swords is your headspace. There's enlightenment here, but it can also be your worst enemy. So this is a need to balance this out. Piscean energy coming through really strongly in your reading. So again, there is intuition coming through here. You could have that in your chart. If not, then again, it's just suggesting here that you do have really good intuitive, you know, abilities, Leo. But maybe we're doubting that because maybe in the past we were wrong about something. But this is really saying here, like, follow your gut instincts in terms of understanding that you're walking into a very good chapter of your life. And this daughter spirit is like, look, you're going to be walking into something safe. But we're almost doubting it, like, is it really though, universe? Yes, it is. And I can see that. I just think that your mind right now is really where the thinking is going on, and that difficulty is going on, you know? We're wanting to just know what's there first before we walk through it. Like, there's a bit of mistrusting. Now, I want to kind of come back into the Nine of Pentacles. Let's clarify this. Two of Pentacles, you're going to find yourself being very busy. I think you're going to be making some good connections here with the Two of Cups. Could be meeting somebody new, but I kind of feel like with the Two of Cups here, it's more of just soulmates. So people who are here to help you, people who are here to guide you, people who you feel a good connection with. Doesn't have to be romantic. Two of Pentacles, though, is you're trying to rebalance yourself. You're trying to kind of reorganize your life. You're trying to rebuild things here. So you're definitely like diving into the structure of your life, like diving into your finances, diving into your career. You could be juggling two things at once. Clarify the Justice card, please. Yeah, Three of Pentacles, a lot of Pentacles coming in, which is good. We'd like to see that because you are building stability in your life, which is great. And this is exactly what the Three of Pentacles is. You're rebuilding something. You've learned from the Tower moment that's happened, which always happens when the structure of something, the foundations of something is not, you know, good enough. It's not strong enough. Maybe again we relied on the wrong people or the wrong mindsets. You know, if we're gonna go back, if this is the limited beliefs, then something was built on something that wasn't so strong. Now you understand. Now you're learning. Now you have observed, now you have learned something, you've become enlightened. Now you're rebuilding off of this, and this is what the structure is going to be good for you. Going from the 2 to the 3. So you're making very healthy decisions, so believe in yourself. Feel free to ask for advice, but again, at the end of the day, your intuition is really starting to kick in now. But it's trusting that even if other people don't agree, some of the best decisions I've made in my life, no one's agreed with me, including this channel. But it's been something that's been incredible. Like even to this day, after years of doing it, like it's something that I'm still forever grateful for and has helped me a lot in lots of different ways. To an extent, I don't know what I'd do without it, you know? So it's almost a case of like, you can ask other people for advice, but if it's not resonating with you, then of course we don't need to take it. Yeah, so Three of Pentacles, you're rebuilding, you're definitely planning something here. If this is a new career, like you could be starting your own company, or you could be having a bit of a side hustle coming through here as well. I like this. I think this will bring in more income for you. You'll find yourself being very busy, but I feel like this is, yeah, you've learned something here. This is where things are going to rebalance. Let me finish my sentence first for you, Leo. Now, we have the Three of Swords and the Ace of Swords. So this is that kind of bittersweet situation. Three of Swords, same as the broken heart here. There has been heartbreak. There has been some pain inflicted in your life. Maybe our judgment wasn't very clear again. But with the Ace of Swords coming through again, very valid lesson and a new beginning, and one that's victorious. I feel like, yeah, like I said in the beginning, it's almost like false starts here, Leo, or again, things didn't work. The things that you thought you tried and tried and tried, but it's almost like it was with the wrong people or the wrong things. The Ace of Swords coming through now is like this is a new beginning for you to do it the right way. And I think you now know what the right way is. That Knight of Wands, could be moving, could be traveling. This is also about your belief systems. It's Sagittarius, it's 9th house energies, your belief system, your spirituality. These are things that you're connecting to deeper, which is helping you with this new beginning, this new start. And the Ace of Swords is victory, by the way. And look at this. Now you're going to be protecting your abundance. Maybe you put your trust in the wrong people with your finances, or with, again, your legacy, your future that you're building. This Nine of Wands, wounded warrior, but this is actually going to be the thing that drives you to achieve this Ten of Pentacles. So in some ways, as much as it was painful, I really do see that a lot of good success is coming from it. And yeah, this is you building a legacy. Ten of Pentacles, your money's increasing. Your, home life will be becoming better, more stable. Your connections with people, these are loyal people to you. You'll be making great friendships. Loyalty is coming up. It's very strong here, but you're not trusting it so much. With the Nine of Wands, I understand though. This is again someone who's kind of like, you're worried that something will repeat itself again, which I understand because it has been repetitive, this pain and trauma, But I really want to just encourage you to think this time is good because it's built on positive and stable structure. Maybe because you're taking things into your control here with the Nine of Pentacles. If any of you signing contracts, this looks good. Just make sure you read everything, of course. Okay. Let's see for Leo, please. Bridge, successfully overcoming a problem. And we have career. Yeah, interesting. So this is nice. So this may have resonated in terms of your career here because we have Inkpot, which is problems to be resolved in your career, or maybe you're jumping into your career here. And we have Bridge, which is successfully overcoming a problem. And this is also, moving away from an old chapter again. That bridge is kind of like crossing over something onto new land. Maybe new career, new ventures over here. Or again, you could be jumping into your career now that this old chapter is, removed here. And this is your way of resolving your issues here, which is good. Because you're focusing more on yourself and less on other people around you who don't deserve your attention, A lot of independence coming through here, but this is good because this is where you're connecting to yourself a lot more. Okay? My angels, I love you guys. There will be love readings coming out this week as well, so pay attention. Make sure you're subscribed if you're not already, because that will show up my videos on your page so you can see when I upload, and also the notification bell as well will help you out there as well. Okay, so I'm gonna love you and leave you. I wish you all the best, and I'll see you guys next time.